There's something universally comforting about the aroma of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, wafting through a kitchen and drawing everyone closer. Since its original publication in 2013, Sally's Baking Addiction's Chewy Chocolate Chip Cookies recipe has become a sensation, amassing over 30 million page views and countless rave reviews. What makes these cookies so irresistible? Today, we'll explore not just the steps to make them, but also the science and secrets behind their signature chewiness. Ensuring your next batch turns out bakery perfect every time. To start, let's talk about what sets this recipe apart. At first glance, chocolate chip cookies might seem simple, but small tweaks in ingredients and technique can lead to dramatically different results. Sally's recipe is meticulously crafted to create cookies that are thick, soft, and satisfyingly chewy. Everything you want in a classic treat. The secret? A carefully balanced combination of melted butter, a higher ratio of brown sugar to white sugar, a spoonful of cornstarch, and an extra egg yolk. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in transforming basic components into a cookie that's anything but ordinary. Let's begin with the ingredients. You'll need all-purpose flour, cornstarch, baking soda, salt, unsalted butter, brown sugar, granulated sugar, an egg, an extra egg yolk, pure vanilla extract, and, of course, plenty of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Each ingredient serves a specific purpose. The flour provides structure, while the cornstarch is the unsung hero. Its addition is what gives these cookies their extra lift and a pillowy, tender crumb. Baking soda ensures they spread just the right amount in the oven, while salt balances the sweetness. But it's the combination of sugars that really shines. Using more brown sugar than white sugar not only deepens the flavor, adding notes of caramel and toffee, but also increases moisture, keeping the cookies soft for days. Brown sugar contains more molasses, which translates to that signature chew. The melted butter is another game changer. Unlike creaming softened butter, which incorporates air for lighter cookies, melted butter helps create a denser, chewier texture. It also mixes more easily with the sugars, ensuring each bite is rich and flavorful. Eggs are the backbone of any good cookie recipe, but here, Sally calls for not just one whole egg, but an extra yolk. The yolk adds richness and helps bind the dough, contributing to the cookie's soft, chewy interior. Vanilla extract rounds out the flavors, while the chocolate chips are the star, delivering pockets of gooey, melty chocolate in every bite. Now, let's move on to the preparation. Begin by whisking together the dry ingredients: 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Set this mixture aside. Next, in a separate large bowl, combine 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, melted and slightly cooled, with 3/4 cup of packed light or dark brown sugar and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Whisk until the mixture is smooth and glossy. Add in the egg and extra yolk, followed by 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Whisk again until everything is completely incorporated. Pour the dry ingredients into the wet mixture and gently stir with a spatula or wooden spoon. This is where patience pays off. Mix just until the last streaks of flour disappear, being careful not to overwork the dough. Fold in a generous cup and 1/4 of semi-sweet chocolate chips, ensuring they're evenly distributed throughout. Here's a crucial step: chill the dough. Cover the bowl tightly with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 2 hours, or up to 3 days. Chilling the dough isn't just a suggestion, it's essential. It allows the flour to absorb the moisture, leading to thicker cookies that don't overspread in the oven. It also gives the flavors a chance to meld, resulting in a richer, more complex taste. When you're ready to bake, preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 163 degrees Celsius. Line your baking sheets with parchment paper or silicone baking mats to prevent sticking and promote even browning. Scoop out the dough, using about 2 tablespoons per cookie. For that classic bakery look, Sally recommends shaping the dough into tall, slightly lumpy mounds, rather than perfectly round balls. This encourages the cookies to bake up thick with irresistibly soft centers and lightly crisped edges. Space the dough balls about 3 inches apart on the baking sheets. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until the edges are just starting to turn golden brown, while the centers still look slightly underbaked. This is key. Resist the urge to leave them in longer. They'll continue to set as they cool, resulting in that perfect combination of chewy and tender. Remove the cookies from the oven and let them cool on the baking sheet for at least 5 minutes before transferring to a wire rack. This waiting period allows them to finish setting up and makes them easier to move without breaking. Let's take a moment to appreciate the final result. Each cookie boasts a thick, soft center with just the right amount of spread. The edges are delicately crisp, providing a satisfying contrast to the chewy middle. Studded with pockets of melted chocolate, these cookies are everything a chocolate chip cookie should be. Tips for success? Start with room temperature eggs as they blend more evenly into the dough. Don't skip the chilling step. Even a short chill will help, but a longer rest yields the best texture. And if you want to have cookies on demand, freeze scoops of dough on a tray, then transfer them to a freezer bag. You can bake them straight from the freezer, adding a minute or two to the bake time. Feel free to customize your cookies by swapping in your favorite chocolate chunks, chopped nuts, or even a sprinkle of flaky sea salt on top before baking. The base dough is versatile, welcoming your own creative twists. As you savor your first bite, you'll understand why this recipe has become a staple in so many kitchens. It's more than just a cookie. It's a little moment of joy, crafted from simple ingredients and a bit of baking know-how. So gather your ingredients, embrace the process, and treat yourself to what just might be the world's best chewy chocolate chip cookie. And don't forget to share your results with friends, family, or even online. Baking, after all, is best enjoyed together. If you found these tips helpful and want more baking inspiration, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious recipes and kitchen secrets. Happy baking!